Oh, that Jed guy? I'm assuming the Jed guy. Well, I was gonna point out which one is the Jed guy the way I know the Jed guy, but everybody said don't do that. Okay. The Jed guy, the muffler guy. So the muffler guy down Monroe, he's right near the other husband that's on the other side. So there's Jed. I think they said his name was Jed, and he's the muffler one. And then there's a hotel, and then hold on, they're doing my thing. So then there's a hotel, and then there's another husband. It's done. Thanks. So the guy was like, "Are you an idiot or a retard?" I said, it's in neutral. I waved at him to say thank you, but I was busy making this video. So there's the guy that they say is Jed. And now the car wash is gonna be noisy. So there's the muffler place, and they say the guy's name is Jed. And then, excuse me, and then I guess there's a hotel. I think they call it the Days Inn, but I can't remember. And then there's a hotel. Oh, and that Mexican food place. And then there's another building where a popular, massive, kind of powerful already husband is. That's where the husband is kind of passing every test of God and getting kind of powerful and fancy and flashy. So you're saying that Jed guy was helping out, and he was the one saying it's like $800. Oh shit. I thought he was a husband. I just kept playing with his balls. But I noticed somebody kept saying something about $800. And I kept using my powers to play with their balls. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I thought it was a husband. I felt the power of God, but I think it's because that gentleman had intercourse with my fake flesh. I think when he had intercourse with my fake flesh, when he tries to be a good man or good person, it kind of probably just activates and kind of makes him look similar to husbands. Oh gosh, and I was playing with his balls and teaching him to bounce around his balls because he's not very impressive as a husband. And I kind of morally insult my husbands because gods don't like husbands that aren't really worthy to be God's dad, which is a pretty powerful, massive giant to be called God's daddy. So I kind of insult them on purpose. It's moral degrading, so they'll hurry up and upgrade themselves and not be so embarrassing to the gods. So I tell them to bounce their balls around and entertain me and shit. It's meant to piss them off, so they get the fuck up and be a real goddamn giant of gods that all these children of God can depend on and shit. Like there was somebody in the Food for Less. And the Food for Less person was like, you stay such a poor joke. Just use your powers for money. No, I'm not passive and I'm not a loser. And then somebody asked again, why don't you just use your powers and do everything? Well, you know what? How about you be extra, extra, extra rich, and that'll offset that I'm extra, extra poor. When a country won't even let somebody give me $1, when a country is keeping me this down, I have to fight. It's personal. I need to fight. The children of God can have extra wealth and prove that I'm me. Or instead of being so insulting and losing every gift of God you could have ever gotten, Why don't you go to my queen? Find out if you can turn water into wine, and you'll know I could be any kind of wealth. But I'm pissed, and I'm fighting with countries. Plus, I like this way to fight and play these games to help other countries that are going through this. But thank you. So that was the guy that kept saying $800. And then, so I owe him some gratitude and thanks. Wow. He shouldn't go around me and act like a husband, because then I'll just play with his balls with my powers and be a bitch. How embarrassing, but thanks for telling me.